how was Iceland? It's known as the land of the Vikings. Have you and Tyson done any Viking warrior ceremonies to make you even more potent in the ring?
We never seen much of any Saxons, let's put it that way. But what I can say about Iceland, the food, the cuisine, is excellent. It's probably the best food I've ever tasted. Iceland's probably got the best food in the world, but it's a pity the weather weren't the same. It was like a November day out there. You know, it was and it's a sparse, thin populated area, isn't it? You know, but it's a lovely country. All volcanic rocks. There was even a volcano what erupted. They was all coming to see that. You know, it was all good fun. Was only there 2 days, but I enjoyed it. You know, it was good. Apart from the weather, did a bit of axe throwing as well.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram you doing that.
Yeah, doing some axe throwing there. Wasn't too good. Like, ended up with a bill for £500 for the food for not being able to throw the axe proper.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we had a little bet there, so I lost. Being a gambler.
Brilliant. Yeah.
I should take the advice of free bet, leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, brilliant. And then in terms of Iceland, you've mentioned there what you've done, but any particular delicacies that you enjoyed? Kirtland Lang, he ate pig's trotters to hit harder. We've had a question there from the Mirror saying, did you eat any kind of delicacies that will help you kind of...
Well, let me tell you, I was brought up on pig's trotters.
Yeah.
So they are a delicacy to me, because I was reared up on them, that and pig's tails and everything.
Yeah.
Pig's heads, you name it, we've had a lot.
Yeah. But anything in Iceland that you tried, like reindeer or...
You know, we never tried anything, just the normal food. You know, even the kebabs was brilliant. I don't eat kebabs in this country at all. Over there, 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Couldn't get enough of them. You know, everything, chips, everything was that much better than what we do here. You know, fair play to all the chefs out there that got it right. You know, went for a Saxon meal as well, and a Viking meal, whatever they are, Saxons or Vikings, I don't know. We got dressed up with the cloaks on us, but they come out with the Viking dinner. It was out of this world, you know.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do you think that's why it's so big? People like Thor, because of the food?
Well, there's something in the food, isn't there? Because we was like small over there. I don't say Tyson, but me, I was just an average guy walking down the street, you know. And I'm 6'3" and 20 stone.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what they're like over there, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel tiny to live next to you.
Yeah. Well, I felt tiny to some of the people out there.
Yeah. Okay, and then you're known as Big John.
Yeah.
Big Brother's coming back.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider going on the reality version, you know, the celebrity Big Brother? Would you consider, if you got an offer, would you do it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah?
Why not? I'm up for anything, me, pal.
Brilliant.
I'm up for anything at all.
Yeah, I think you'd be a popular contestant.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think you'd win. I think if you got an offer of Big Brother celebrity, I think you'd win.
Let's just see.
Yeah, brilliant.
Call me. Not yet, though, because I'm busy.
Yeah. And then, like Big Brother, you mentioned there, any other TV shows? Would you go on I'm a Celebrity? Would you go on The Jungle?
I'd go on The Jungle, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd win that because I can eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And
And
would you
all them undesirable little mammals don't bother me. The thing is with Tyson, like I said before, he's his own man. What he can say today might not be the same next week. Give him 3 months of the life he's living now, and he's going to want the gym again, he's going to want this, he's going to want that. Tyson can't live without boxing. That's my opinion. He can't live without it. He just doesn't function right unless he trains every day. It's food for his mind and his body and whatever he wants to do. You know, I think he builds his day on training. So you know what? If he keeps going to the gym twice a day, you know, he's going to want to do something at the end of it. Because you can't train every day with no goals. I know we want to keep fit, and it's good for us, but he likes to train twice a day. And if he's going to get in and keep sparring with these young lads, body sparring, head sparring, whatever he's doing, these young pups, you might as well get paid for it. So you know what? Myself, I don't know, but I would say he's not done yet, no.
Brilliant, because that leads on quite nicely actually.
Yeah. That's just my opinion. But
We've got another question on Tyson. Let me find it. What do you think about the exhibition fights? You know, you've mentioned you got his t-shirt on, have Thor Bjornnson.
yeah, I'm probably a big Thor, you know. I like the guy.
Yeah,
You know,
I like him as
was
well.
over there in Iceland, was disappointed he wasn't there because I understand Thor's a very busy man, you know, and he's got a lot to do himself. But yeah, big Thor, exhibitions, love them. We're in the entertainment business, even though it's dangerous.
Yeah.
With men that size, you know, so at the end of the day, it's all good fun. The only winners are the fans. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, and then Francis and Ngannou.
Everything and anything,
Yeah,
including him.
definitely. So they could be on the cards in a few months.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant. And then on Tyson, one other question on him. Do you expect him to play a bigger role in Joseph Parker's corner now that he's retired alongside Andy Lee, preparing for the Big Joe Joyce fight?
Well, Tyson's at the minute practically living with Joe Parker, you know, so yeah, they're very close, the pair, they're very good friends. I like Joe myself, a lovely young man, very respectful to his elders, you know, and we just like having him around. He's a great guy. He's with a good team down there, you know, and he's doing his thing, but Tyson will have a great big input in his career.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't be surprised if he ends up managing him.
Yeah.
I think he's doing it already.
Yeah, definitely.
Off the record, like.
Yeah, so I mean, if Tyson is then to vacate the WBC belt, is there hope that Joe Parker can fight for the title next, keeping the belt in the family of sorts? Or?
I don't know, it's up to the promoters and it's up to Mauricio Solomon, WBC boss, you know, so they call them shots, it's nothing to do with us. You know, if he vacates the belt, it's up to the WBC who they nominate to fight for their belt. You know, so it's out of our hands. But we hope Joseph Parker could be in that shake-up. Hope he's in that bag. You know, so keep his fingers crossed.
Definitely. And I think we've covered it, but just to make sure I've ticked them all off.
Yeah.
Is Tyson planning to vacate all the belts in the coming weeks, or has he been given a final deadline?
I've no idea.
No idea.
That's just his decision only.
Yeah.
And we've not talked about it. I've not asked any questions.
Yeah.
That's up to Tyson and his management.
Yeah, brilliant. And then I think we've covered it before. And yeah, moving on to Tommy. Any update on his next move?
We're just getting Tommy back fit again. He's had a bit of time off, you know, and yeah, looking to get him out as early as possible. It's down to Frank Warren and Queensberry what they're going to do with him. You know, we're going to be in talks when the holidays are over, because like we're in holiday season now here. Everybody's on holiday. The kids are broke up from school. September, let it come. You know, and we'll see. We'll go from there. We're trying to get him on at least twice before Christmas. Hopefully.
Yeah, or 2 fights before Christmas.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But again, it's up to Frank Warren and Queensberry, not me. But I am helping him work out at the minute, and he's looking very fit.
Because I've got a question on, like Joshua, he's only had one fight. He has one fight a year.
Yeah.
How many do you think boxers have per year? Do you think one fight a year is enough, or would you like to see these big names fight more often?
For me, I'd like to see 2 defences a year, to be fair. You know, but on these young fighters, if they're only fighting once or twice a year, they're not going to improve, are they? You know, they've got to be out regular to improve the game. You know, it's like Tommy. He's not been out regular enough, you know. So at the end of the day, he needs to be out regular more. So, but listen, it's up to his team and his management. But yeah, world titles, I think, should defend twice a year.
Yeah. Because you want to see more of it. And
well, they did in the old days, didn't
yeah.
they? What's changed? You know, the 15 rounds then.
I remember watching Joshua in 2016,
yeah.
and he fought like 4 or 5 times a year, and now it's only once a year.
No.
Tyson, I remember watching him on Channel 5 when I think he was with Mick Hennessy back then, and it was felt like every week he was fighting. So
well, they are when they're building them up, like, and because they can get the bouts easier. But for world titles and all, there's a lot at stake, isn't there? There's a lot of fingers in pies, you know, and it's timing really. Can they all fit it in? There's so much going on around world titles these days. There must be 20 world titles of one belt, haven't they, today? Never heard so many, to be honest with you. But listen, as a world champion, I think he should defend at least twice a year.
Definitely.